yo, what up? What's going on, people? We got Alberto, what's up? Dwayne, what up? Benavidez is in Morel's head. It looks like it. It looks like it, doesn't it? But I'm not so sure. It's going to be a fire card. They're saying though that they're saying then because of the price, a lot of people aren't going to buy it, and the ticket sales are going to suffer. That's what they're saying. What's up, Mike? Yeah, I just saw a clip of it of Benavidez just basically like herbing him. Mexicans are always in the best fight cards. Okay. Did you see that face-off Morel was playing around? Benavidez was serious. Nah, I didn't see it, but that makes sense. Benavidez is pissed. Morel is just $91 after taxes. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I think it's going to suffer, which is unfortunate, but I think it's going to suffer in terms of sales and all that shit. And ticket sales too. Like not only pay-per-view, but ticket sales are probably going to suffer. Yo, that dude got a two-tone crazy today for not buying pay-per-view. That's Gvon. He comes in here sometimes. It's funny, I agree with what a lot of Gvon says. Not all of it. You know what I mean? But he always has good points. Not always. A lot. I agree with what he says sometimes though. Like he was right, but the way he said it was fucked up. And I'm not even sure Two Tone's even cool with Benavidez. How cool they are, but Gvon had a point, but the way he said it was like mad disrespectful. Crawford kills Canelo. Disagree. I think you want to flip that and Canelo kills Crawford is what you meant to say. Bro, if he finds out you pirating the fight too, he's gonna be on your head. What up, vlog? Benavidez is all show. Props to him for trying to sell the fight. Gvon is a weirdo. Is it what? You're trying to say weirdo, I assume? What's up there, Mr. Lightning? What's going on? Hi, my friend. I went to the gym 10 days in a row, and you're in so much pain. You shouldn't be anymore, though. After the first 2 or 3 days, the soreness should stop. Damn, it's that much. I guess I'm going to have to watch the highlights after the fight's over. Yeah, there you go. Vlogs, did you really buy the fight? Yes, Albert. He's not even calling you Alberto. He's calling you Albert. He's making you be more masculine. Alberto is like a little kid. Alberto, but Albert. Drop the proof. Shout out to the pretty boy Marco and the big homie Tia. Marco, please. We don't have any sour sop right now. I could use it because my ass. Can you guys? Do I sound sick to you guys? Can you tell that I'm sick? Hopefully by tomorrow this shit will be. I can't take being sick again. Did you guys know I was sick for like 3 weeks with the pneumonia? This shit's fucking traumatizing me. Now I'm like, am I gonna get pneumonia again? Like I'm fucking. I don't know. Yeah, I do. Do I sound mad sick or just a little bit? It's just 'cause I'm all stuffy. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better. Or go take men's one a day. Huh? Your voice sound a little deeper. I never get sick. Yo, Alberto, neither do I. Rarely. But this year, holy fuck. The vitamins. My wife gives me mad vitamins all day. I don't think she gave me any today though. Damn, Marco, those kids tearing you up with the sickness they bring from school. Started feeling sick last night. Took some cold meds now. Now you're great. Nah, let me tell you something. The cold meds do not get rid of a viral infection. It hides the symptoms. It masks the symptoms, but it doesn't get rid of it. Yeah, it sure is. How can Keyshawn prove he's the truth? Just has to beat bigger competition. Canelo has been outclassed multiple times. Crawford has never been outclassed. Okay. In the other, he had dominated most of his fights. Tia might be getting you sick to collect your. Oh, get out of here. Where's the fight? I don't know. I liked him though. He's from fucking New Zealand. Also, Marco, make sure you have lots of sleep. Yeah, I am. Slept a lot. I took a fucking long ass nap. Benavidez does look a bit drained. He always looks like that though. I know the secret of never getting sick. What's that? What's that? What's the secret? What's the secret? Vlogs, where are you from again? California, right? California. Where brothers wown ya. What's the secret of not getting sick? Give it to me. Ginger shots on an empty stomach. Okay. Never heard that one before, but Vlogs is from Hayward, California. Yeah, California. Oh, you guys are right next to each other? I don't know where Hayward is. Is that North Cal or Southern Cal? Marco, I can't believe JT and his twin trying to challenge pro boxers like Hamza. It's all talk. I mean, maybe they would fight him. I don't know. Those twins they get very amped up easily. North? Okay. North. So that makes sense. Southern California dudes are cool, but I feel like Northern California dudes are cooler. So you don't think Crawford could have outclassed Canelo? He could. I don't think he will. I'm telling you, you're going to get a rude awakening. Okay. From Vacaville, California, near Sacramento. Okay, well, that's still north. What up, Robert? Yeah, vitamin C. OJ, huh? Well, the thing is, it's all bullshit because at one point I was drinking emergencies every day. And every now and then I still get sick. It wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't like completely make sure I don't get anything. So, you know how that is. Hold on, I gotta drink this. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I don't think I took my vitamin D today. I should take it though. You didn't make me the vitamins. She usually makes me vitamins. She didn't do it today. I'm talking. I'm on the live. David said he's not going back to 68. He'll go back for Canelo. We all know that. He'll smoke crack if he has to go back to 68 for Canelo. Stephen Fulton is going to get stopped by Brandon Figueroa. I would not be surprised. I am not big on Cool Boy. I'm not big on that. I think he's good, but not the best. Peppermint tea. All right. After being unified champ at light heavy. Word. Yes, vitamin D. D3. What, you gonna make like a dick joke? Look, I got some D for you. See, that's the shit we used to do. Now, you do that, you get a big fat pause and all kinds of goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as Bud does not keep looking at Canelo's freckles, then he should win. Okay. What do you think about Tito Mercado? Don't know much about him. Oh, look who it is. Mr. Chicago Keels. What's up? Marco, you make your generation sound so damn zesty. I mean, I guess so. I think Vlogs was the Canelo superfan who offered Canelo his wife. Oh, damn. His freckles. Yesterday's live was fun. We got to run it back Sunday and go over the fights. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to watch the fights live, though. Unfortunately. Probably going to be going out with wifey. So, I don't know. Chicago be tripping me out. Who's your favorite young fighter coming up? Abdullah Mason. Eon, what up, blood? I don't deal with game speculation. I deal with technical boxing, blood. That's it. What's going on, Eon? I don't think you weren't in the room last night, were you? The word zesty sounds real zesty. Zesty to me used to be like, it used to mean like spicy, like fired up, like pissed off, not gay. Agreed, Jenks. That's what's happening. The monster gonna smash the Cuban refugee. Agreed. I don't know if I would call him a Cuban refugee, but agreed. Marco, I don't know if you've seen, but I said Alberto, the main one, saying drop the link, but he ain't. I know. Did you win any national tour? No, I did not. Yo, ICE is coming. Get the Eastern Europeans. Okay. Nah, I went to bed early. Okay. The last show was better yesterday without him. Oh, shit. What's up, Bori? Just got done with light sparring. It went well, but I didn't lose any contact lenses. Okay. How many rounds? Albert tucks his tail when it comes down to it. Yeah, a little bit. Smash that like button. Word up. What's up, Fight Sports? Good die. Can I say Rodriguez? But here, okay. The kids are taking away new word. I know. You know what the craziest slang is? You guys ever hear the Toronto slang? I mean, it's not English. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's like a weird mix of patois and English and Canadian. It's fucking weird. Word. Yeah, he got his own. He held his own. Oh, BFTB, yeah. Drop a link so I can talk shit. I'm not up for it tonight. Yesterday we did that though, man. You missed it. Sub Smooth. Boots is going to destroy Stanionis. Stanionis is overrated. This is the same dude that went 12 rounds. Okay, well, we'll see. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm doing the fight Saturday. I think I'm going to be going out with wifey as long as I don't feel better. As much as I do want to see the fights, but Toronto slang, yeah, it sounds crazy. 5 2-minute rounds, 1 3-minute round. Okay. It's not French. It's like IBFB knows how to talk. Oh, BTFB, you mean? I understand a little bit of Canadian slang with the patois, but yeah, it's tough. Marco, what part of New York you from? Hell's Kitchen, which is in Manhattan, Midtown. I don't know. So far this year, what was your most anticipated fight? I don't know. Bivol Beterbiev was pretty big. The Usyk Fury match was pretty big too, for me. It's a good thing, eh? Marco watching the highlights. Drake has free reign over the city. It's BTFB. It stands for the best fight the best, not IBFP. The winner this weekend has to fight the winner of Bivol Beterbiev. Yeah, unless that's a close fight. Bivol and Beterbiev might be mad close, at which point they're going to do a third. And then what happens? Then Benavidez just sits around. Maybe he'll fight Zurdo, like you said. Oh, IBF. Who the hell's IBFP? That's a very long acronym. Benavidez fighting Zurdo, fight spot talk. Huh? IBFP beyond Canelo's Jack. Okay. I don't know who it is, so I don't watch YouTube channels of people who don't show their face. Anyone can make videos and spew nonsense behind a screen. True. Albert, keep my wife. Huh? What did Albert say about your wife? I'm confused. What? I'm confused. Like IBFP. What's IBFP stand for? Somebody tell me? International Boxing Fan Pro? What do you think about Pitbull? Yeah, he is kind of overrated. Anybody with boxing skill could take him out, I believe. Bro tripping. Jit tripping. Jit's one, right? My son told me Jit, which is like little kid. Oh, because Vlogs offered his wife to Canelo. You don't want me putting it on blast. Fan podcast, okay. What? He doesn't show his face because he's a weirdo. Who's oh, these IBF, who doesn't show their face? What are you guys talking about? He's the only boxing channel nobody knows what he looks like. Oh, the IBFP one? I never even heard of him. Did you hear his voice though? You must hear his voice, right? No? Yes? Maybe? I never heard of him. And I'd like to know what that stands for too. When Devin fights Ryan in the rematch, who you got? Ryan. Ryan was just too dominant for me to think it was all drugs that made him win, but it's possible. Yeah, he just speaks and says people don't know shit about boxing. Oh, okay. Well, that's like a lot of channels. Yeah, Biff doesn't show his face. He's a loudmouth. Okay. He's cool. That does not show his identity on YouTube. Ryan is a cheater, though. He is, but maybe he didn't do it purposely. Maybe there's a chance that the drugs didn't provide him that much of an assist in the win, but there's a chance that he did do it on purpose. There's a chance that the drugs were completely responsible. We don't know. But Ryan didn't look that much different to me. He didn't look that much better. He looked kind of the same. He actually looked shittier because he was tired. Half the fight he was doing his Victorville shell holding. Like, I don't know. I agree. Tank versus Devin. Devin can't even beat Tank's leftovers. Damn. Albert's an internet gangster. Albert's probably 62 years old and lives in his mom's basement. And he probably wears Crocs, just without socks, all the time. Thanks. You making soursop?
You want some?
Are you making?
I can.
No, you don't have to. I heard Ryan. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I mean, I'll have a little then. Yeah, maybe Ryan didn't want to be 3 pounds over. I'm just here to talk boxing, man. Well, don't act all innocent, Alberto. You'd be saying some wild shit. Benavidez is going to beat the heck out of Morel. Factual. I don't like to say cheater. I say extra motivated. There you go. I don't see Tank, Haney, since Devin Gray. Yeah? Heard you had a call. I know, man. You didn't jump in. What happened? What happened? Shout out to Tia. A lot of people, only 4 of you even called in. There was like 30 or 40 in the room. Only 4 of you called in. That's why I don't do that many call-ins, because the few times I've done them, it's like, and it's usually the same people. Dwayne and Hoops always call in. That's it. Vlogs is newish to my channel, so, but it's just Dwayne and Hoops. That's it. Like the two 15, 16-year-olds, funny enough. Bookies have David fight very close. Well, good. Somebody's fitting to make money. I think that Dev got his bell wrong and never recovered it. It looked that way. Yeah, you missed out, Mike. I would have called in folks. Oh yeah, you have too. Eon has called in too once or twice. I remember that. I saw the replay. I got you on the next go round. All right. It was fun. Yeah, I don't get that many call-ins. That's why, like, if I wanted to do a call-in show, like Nest, it'd be like one person. My show would last 3 minutes. So I'm gonna call in next time, champ. Palabra? What's palabra mean? I can't wait to see Benavidez mix it up with the Russians. Yep. Let's see how he does this fight, but you're right. David getting stopped. David too much experience. David is too green. I see what you're doing there. See what you're doing. But you're right. Yeah, I'll watch Clarissa. Why not? What channel is it on? My word. Palabra. Yeah, I've heard that before. I just didn't remember what it meant. Palabra. Word. Okay. CJ? Hispanic. Nah, he's black. Oh, yeah? That's true, though. You're right. He could be, like, black Hispanic. How surprised would you be if Bivol stopped it or BF? Surprised. Not like taking a knee and like, oh my God, but surprised. Alberta McCall, just to disagree with you. She's on DAZN. Okay. DAZN. Nah, I took 4 years of Spanish. Damn. Let's go, CJ. Someone. I took 4 years of or 3 years of French. Don't remember a goddamn thing. I had call-ins yesterday, Mr. Vega. Pero no today. I think Bivol got more power than he shows. Yeah. Who you got in the Virgil versus Madrimov fight? That's a great question. I might go with Madrimov too. And this is only because he gave Bud such a hard time. Now we're all thinking, well, if he gives the greatest a hard time. But styles make fights, right? Bivol getting stopped. I want Bivol to get stopped. I believe he's going to win a unanimous this one. I believe this one won't be in question. Do call-ins on Saturday. I don't think I'm doing it Saturday, guys. I think we're getting, me and wife, you're going to see a movie. And trust me, I want to catch the fight, but so I don't think I'm doing it Saturday. I need to see Devin wearing Plants Revenge tour merch. His rematch fight get better show. Okay. Why is dude with like 8 KOs calling out Berlanga? We don't want to see that shit. Big shout to my man, my main, my ace, my man from Florida, by way of Florida. I might have fucked that up. Big Alex Vega, appreciate you, my man. Extra crispy 5-piece with some honey barbecue sauce. Salute to the real boxing talk. Is a good man. Madrimov is all wrong for Virgil despite only having 11 fights. I took 1 hour of Chinese. I think after Benavidez' fight, you should have another call-in. Yeah. F that movie. What movie? Marco, go watch Wolfman. Solid 9. What's it about? Tell Tia you. Nah, fuck that. Tell her I gotta work. Yeah, and I know you've never been in a long-term relationship. You know what happens to me if I tell her, you know what? We barely go out anymore since we moved. We don't have babysitters. It costs money to get babysitters. We barely go out. You know what happens if I tell her that? Won't be good. I took Chinese too. Mandarin or Cantonese? Mandarin is the more prevalent one. Cantonese is more like used in Hong Kong. Never seen a fighter lose and get bigger after Berlin. He didn't get bigger anywhere except in Ness's mind. Mark, you think that Austin has a chance? Yes. Chance, yes. Will he beat him? No. And I believe Shakur sparring Porter to get him prepared is a mistake. I don't think Kid Austin fights like Porter. I know he jumped in that one fight, but I don't think he fights like Porter at all. Did you used to watch The Twilight Zone? A little bit. No way you said what the movie is about. What? Madrimov will be the one confident against Virgil. Yeah, we'll see. I can't call that one. I told my girl don't bother me after 2 p.m. on Saturday. Well, good for you. You could try and tell my wife that, see how that works out. Mark, are you going to raise boxers? Probably not. Matt Ryan got bigger after Tech. Yeah, he did. I only know German and Spanish. Well, if that's true, that's a lot to know. Yeah, I think I will watch Clarissa's fight. Marco, don't go on the machismo. Marco, don't got the eye. Madrimov might pull it off. Virgil's a pressure fighter. He's going to have to switch it up his game plan and be patient. Tank is a 30-year-old prospect. No, he's not. He's a 30-year-old champion. Still hasn't had a meaningful fight. No, he's a champion. I get what you're saying. He didn't fight the top dogs, at least most of them, but come on. That's a great question. They were amateurs. Sean said that he boxed them. Berlanga on Sway and other channels after that loss, getting publicity. I know, I saw it. Crazy. He was like talking. He was like, yo, mad people called me. They're like, yo, bro, you don't understand what you just did. I'm like, what you just did? Like, you mean lost all 12 rounds? What? Yeah, Alberto is extra crispy and extra fruity. Fruity! I will watch only Clarissa, not the whole card. Well, yeah. Most stacked division, weakest division. Probably 54 at this point. Most stacked. Or maybe 47, depending on the weakest. Probably cruiserweight. What's up, blood? What you doing? Oh, are you there for the fight? Email champ member client. Yep. Berlanga gets cooked by Steve Nelson. I agree with that. I think Steve Nelson would be too much for him. Berlanga is very... I want to say he's inexperienced, but he's not because he has a huge amateur background, but he doesn't have that many fights. Thank you. And he's okay. And he's just not, he needs more seasoning. He just does. 154? Yeah, maybe. I mean, especially if Errol Spence and Charlo are still active, but they're not. I feel bad for Puerto Ricans. All their fighters suck at the moment. Damn, Alberto, that is racist. I think Berlanga KOs Munguia. Nope. Berlanga's a hype job. Yep. Tank fights Shakur. He's just going to walk him down because Shakur has no power. Well, it's easier said than done. Speaking of Plant, I want to see him back in the ring against Charlo or Berlanga. All right. Ian, you spelled it wrong. It's Klein Faith. Huh? Oh, Blind Faith is in here? Oh, yeah, there it is, dude. The only one that took the challenge at 54 was Tim Zhu. That is true. And it did not end up well for him, as we all saw. At all. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Sorry, I got it. All right, my bad. Don't want you guys to hear me gulping. Because I know this mic fucking picks up everything. All right, what we got? All right, so amazing. Even Philip Sadu can get the KO with a ring shot. Yeah. What are we celebrating? Berlanga lost Saturday. I've been thought Costa Zhu Jr. was overrated. I couldn't tell. You have to understand too, Ian, you didn't live to watch his father fight. You know, a lot of us did, so I think we were half mesmerized by his fucking lineage, which obviously doesn't always mean he's gonna get it. He slapped the 60-pound Charlo, which is Jamal, I believe. No. I think Keith Thurman should retire. I think he just might get himself hurt. And in the long run, pick up, more brain damage. Or not more, just pick up brain damage, because he seems fine now. Bro, how many LaCroix do you drink a day? When I'm sick like this, a lot, because I'm trying to stay hydrated. When is Boots going to move up to 54 with his P-word ass? His pussy ass. I don't think he is. That was funny, though, Dwayne. That's why I want to see the fight, and Charlo just got back into activity, too. He what? Because he posted, "I'll be back." Like, you know how many times he's done that over the past 3 years? Come on. I remember they was trying Charlo over Zoo. Yeah. Nobody at 54 says they can beat Bud. They all say it will be a good fight. That's true. Well, after what he did to Errol, he was kind of cemented into superhero status. So I feel like, nah, man, depends on the flavor. You punk ass mother lover. Boots loses at 154. We'll see. Yeah, let's see how he does against Stanionis. Stanionis is another one. I mean, he hasn't fought in how long? Meat lovers pizza. You guys. Meat riding is so foul. If you think about what meat riding means, it means this dude loves somebody so much that you're saying that he sits on top of his meat and rides him. That's how foul. When you break down what that really means, saying somebody's a meat rider, that's so foul. That's some shit that would be fighting words back in the day. Like, back when we were, somebody's like, yo, you, like, even calling a man a bitch back in, like, the early 90s, that was fighting. Is crazy. Bud only fought twice in nearly 2 years. He used to fight all the time. Yeah, I mean, Fernando versus Zhu. Ooh. Great. I don't know yet. Tim Zhu's still too inexperienced. You said Mother Lover like a censored BT movie. Stanionis is no joke. Tough fight for Boots. Yeah, so he'll prove himself. Who you got? Morel versus Benavides. Come on, Brano. I got David. I got the one who's half Mexican and half Ecuadorian by unanimous decision or stoppage. Oh, what's up, Kobe? PPC card or trash. Do you know who's on? No, I don't. Hopefully I get approved for media passes. But I was gonna sit back and I thought I was all like feeling myself because I got approved for first couple ones I put out for. I was like, yeah, they know my channel, everybody knows me. And then I started getting disapproved for a couple, and I was like, ooh, guess not. Even though, like, Would you guys say, and be honest, would you guys say, because boxing is a small community, right? Would you guys say that the majority of people in the boxing community know who I am? Or at least have seen my videos, maybe not know me by name, but I'll be like, oh, that's a dude who, what would you say? Because I feel like it might be, maybe not, I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's still, the point is, even if that's true, obviously people like Fight Hype and all these other, they get first priority. So Marco, David, for David. Yep, I'm with you. No, hater. Yeah, people know you. Yes, aha. Fuck you, Casanova. The other two said yes. 60%. Damn, that was kind of like a yes and no. I'm with 60 to 70. That'd be my guess. 60 to 70. Damn, that child's looking. I know, right? 50. Damn, of course, it shit on me. That's cool. The hardcores know you, not the casuals. Well, yeah, but the casuals aren't even going to be the ones I'm talking about. The ones I say are in boxing rooms and chats. Those. That's why calling somebody a casual in a chat is always, it's just a straight disrespect. Because if you're a casual, there's no way you're going online, Googling a boxing chat and going in it. So that's just inherent. We know that to be inherently true. Only hardcores are in these rooms. Not, there's exceptions every now and then, like Alberto, but I'm just playing. Prime Tarver, Prime Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Joe Louis is fucked Tarver up. Too big, too strong. Only one knows is Nessie. Everyone knows Ness. I believe so, Marco. You've been the son of the big fish. Yeah. People mostly know you. That's not true. Vlogs. That's not true at all. Well, matter of fact, let's ask this room. Do you guys believe that most people know me from my videos or from TBV? I know it's from my videos because my videos, I got 10 million views alone last month. Alone. Ness gets a lot of views, but he's not getting 10 fucking million. He's probably not even getting a million a month. And of the ones that he gets a month, a million, I'm in just a small fraction of those. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Tia. You asked, I answered. You bitch ass. Casanova, you remind me, what's your ethnicity? Are you black or white, and where are you from? Or Hispanic, whatever. Chinese, Indian. Gay. What were the question? What was the question? Oh, I asked, do you think that majority of people in the boxing communities knows who I am? Either from by my name, like knows me, or just at least knows my videos. Like, oh, I've seen that dude. I know Marco from the Blue Bloods. Yeah. I started doing more with Blue Blood than I did. Now I'm doing more with Ness. Casuals aren't watching Leonard, KO, Davey Boy. Exactly. Shout out to the video I just dropped today. Thanks for watching it, Mo. Nah, I think casuals like to comment. Nah, no, they don't. Fannin. I just heard about who Fannin is. I'd never heard about him. My man Drew Titan told me about him. I'd never heard of him. I was just playing Alberto, sort of. Yeah, exactly. IG Reels. Videos, exactly. Exactly. I know you're from TB. Well, you do, but I found you on the Shakur Devin sparring. That's, I think, my most viewed long form video on YouTube. It's like 500,000 views. And that's the difference. My most viewed reel on Instagram, you guys ready for this? Just shy of 11 million. 11 million. My most viewed YouTube video, 500,000. That shows you the difference. You crackers make me sick. Marco, tell you talked about it. I haven't known TB was. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I had seen you on Instagram, though, before I actually started knowing you. See? Of the hardcore, 70. There we go. I'm with that. I'm with that. And that's pretty good, right? So why the fuck am I getting no job offers? Who you like to see in boxing match out of boxing's content creators? Oh, I don't give a fuck. no offense to the question. I don't let me answer it actually. I don't want to see content creators by fighting. Unless it's somebody like me who was fought before with somebody else who was fought, who the fuck, or unless it's somebody who everybody hates, just see him get beat up. But like, I'm sure people want to see that the dude Southpaw get beat up. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see any of that shit. My parlay got Jason the Banana Rosario. Okay. By the way, I've heard this before, Alberto. You are stingier with the chili than Taco Bell. Wait, I found your video of you being recommended on my YouTube. Okay. What's wrong with Nestor Blue? Bro, when you going to drink that Troy drink? What the fuck you mean, Troy drink? Found you by accident when you were doing a live in your son's karate dojo. That's right. I used to go live waiting for him. That was when I was still in Brooklyn. Horker, I say 70%. It's about right. It's about right, which is pretty good, right? And that's definitely the top for hardcore showbiz. Yeah, showbiz probably is the biggest. Ness is probably second. People want to see the Southpaw. Yeah, I know. He reached out to me, Southpaw, on some like friendly shit. David will walk Morel down. I like both fighters, but Morel tends to trade a bit. Not a good idea. And so first off, are you a female, or is that just your daughter in the picture or some shit? First question. Not that it matters, because we have some females in here. I'm just curious. Secondly, nah. I think Benavidez can walk him down. He can box him. He can have his way with him. He could do what he wants with him. Like a dime hua from Tijuana. All right, now that was too much. To be honest, I think the type of videos you make, it make you seem like just a fan of boxing, not like an analyst type dude. That's not true, because when you hear what I say and when you see the obscure videos that I talk about, I'm like a historian. I think it makes people think I'm a historian. And I'm just saying that because that's what people have told me. And I am, but normally I don't talk about that. Who steals a show, David or David? David. Showbiz a casual? Nah, he's not a casual. Yeah, Greg's getting pretty big. And I know Greg. I met him in person. Cool dude. Morel looks so basic against Hot Rod. I didn't see the fight, but I heard that. Bro, that's fucked up. What's fucked up? And I thought Morel lost the fight. Yeah, I heard that. Ronnie Shields is Morel's X Factor. Ooh, good point. Good point. You didn't answer if you were a woman or a man, but it's okay. I guess you don't want to. Morel allegedly got knocked out in sparring. A lot of people have been dropped or knocked out in sparring. Appreciate you, Kramer. We are DEI subscribers. What the fuck does that mean? I think Morel versus Benavidez would be a great fight. I think it's going to be one-sided. If Morel wins, will Benavidez fans switch up? Depends how he looks. If Morel looks dope, I won't switch up, but I'll want to watch him more. Blue blood clickbait and biased a lot, but he's pretty well known. He puts titles that make you click, but I wouldn't call it clickbait. And it's like that's what you have to do. He's not lying. I've never seen him be like, click here to see Errol Spence getting gang raped. You know what I'm saying? Then you click it and it's Errol like brushing his teeth. I don't know why I went with gang raped. I don't know why I went there with that. I'm sorry, and I will hit the button on myself.
Tutti frutti.
I apologize.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
That to make people click, that's what you got to do. You're competing. You know what I mean? Like I did a video where I was like Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather. I didn't put senior in the title because I knew it would get more clicks. Now, when you click in it, you see it, and you read the description, I write clearly that it's senior. But in the title, I just said because his name is Floyd Mayweather. So I've done stuff like that. I don't do that much because I want to be as like real as I can be, but sometimes you got to. I'm a man. That's what I figured. You don't talk like a girl. What we got? What we got? Oh, I missed everybody. I mean, historian is not exactly an analyst, though, but I think you make different. I'm both. I will be both. And the fact that I fought I have a deeper insight than just a normal like Steve Maddox or whatever. The one thing that's fucking me over, guys, tell me if do you guys agree with this? Do you guys think that the fact that my voice, I don't have this announcer voice, like, do you think that hurts me? Because I feel like it does. I feel like if I had an announcer voice, I would have got fucking work before, like a while ago. Even though somebody like Max Kellerman doesn't, Stephen A. Smith doesn't, but it helps tremendously. Blue Blood's the man. I love Blue Blood. He's a mad cool dude too, by the way. Like I know him personally. I've hung out with him. Good dude. Good dude. And of course, fellow New Yorker. So playing. What's he play with? However, the Morel power wasn't showing against Hot Rod. I didn't see the Hot Rod fight, but I should. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I don't know why I said it, but that's just the way it came out. I hit it. I already hit it. Benavidez is too locked in to lose to that goofy. I agree with you. Blue Blood, a lucky dude, met Bud randomly at a grocery store and suddenly made a fight for him. Is that what happened? Nah, I think it has something to do with Blue Blood's, how popular he is in boxing. I don't think it's just that he met him. You have a white everyman voice. Wow. CJ, I would have not expected that from you.
Oh, that's racist.
Damn, CJ. Would have not expected that from you. But he did it. So let's do it again.
Oh, that's racist.
You know what's fucked up? In today, if I would say the same thing right opposite to a black person, that'd be racist. Like all jokes aside. Times have changed, man. Can't say white people can't say shit. And I ain't getting canceled, so you guys won't catch me. I don't even the word ninja, I don't even say it in the context that might be considered. You know what I'm saying? I won't even do that. Fuck that. Yeah, you have a lazy voice. A lazy voice? That's fucked up. So you're telling me that when I do my videos, I sound lazy? You just said I have a lazy voice. I'll give you a lazy ass whooping. What? I don't get it either. Marco, your cigarettes and whiskey will improve your... This man right here has it. Yeah, you're just saying that because you, all jokes aside, Vega has like a total announcer voice. Yeah, you're saying that because you know your shit's on point. Fuck off with your fucking higher testosterone levels. Jerk off. What are you talking about, Marco? You have a great voice and you appreciate you, but that's my voice isn't like you know what I'm talking about, Dwayne? When you hear announcers, they always have very deep voices and they have very like I guess I have a New York accent. They have very deep voices with no discernible regional accent. They're just very just like American. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Errol has some really fake fans because Errol's been. That's not what happened. Told his viewers because I was watching. Yeah, I don't think it hurts you, but it would definitely help you. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you, Ian. You do have the voice to be the fourth member of the Beastie Boys. My wife thought that was funny. I don't know if you guys heard her laugh. Yeah, boy. Who you got, Greg Hackett? I don't know. I'm going for Greg. Based on Greg's record, how are you going to bet on him? You know what I mean? But if he's in shape, Morel's power was showing versus Hot Rod. He just wasn't setting up his shots well enough to stop them. Now your videos are different from your lives. Yeah, exactly. You'd be dope if you had Kevin Harlan voice. I don't know who that is. I know the name, but I can't. Not your voice, it's your couch. No picture of boxing. It's kind of plain. Sometimes
I agree.
wear color and a hat. My wife said you guys see how it.
Like a nice painting or poster in the back.
Well, you guys see how I do my videos. Like I could sit in front of my belts and all that, but I don't think that would. I don't know. Maybe it would help my lives. Yeah, dude, like that piece. Okay, watch it. I've heard Vega talk. He sounds like he announces middle school girls hockey games. He does. You should try to be the next Jimmy Lennon Jr. They might have a deeper voice, but you're a great. Thank you. Paulie has a New York Yeah, but Paulie's a former world champion. That's the difference. If I was a former world champion, I'd be in. Like I would have been in. Alberto's voice sounds like he voiced Eddie cartoons back in the day. Yeah, I don't know what Alberto sounds like. I might go with Norman Jr. Middle school. That's funny. That was funny. I think I'm gonna watch Morel's last fight. What? I don't like the typical commentator voices. They sound too technical. I agree with you, but unfortunately, networks, that's what they look for. You need a Roy Jones frame behind you. You're right, I do.
I must have forgot.
Salute to my guys, Zorro. It's your couch. Fuck you guys on my couch. You have Paulie's. I have Paulie's type voice? Get the fuck out of here. You mean the accent or you mean the actual voice? Because there's a difference. Yeah, but your wife a new couch. Yeah, but your wife. What? Oh, buy your wife a new couch? Why should I buy her a couch?
It's new.
It is new, actually. Paulie looked shot in his last fight. I predicted Morel wouldn't KO his last opponent. Yeah, you also predicted. You also predicted.
Is this yours?
What is it?
It's up on the sill.
Yeah, you can get rid of it. You also predicted. God, I'm getting old. The last fight. What happened? You didn't go as you predicted. I'm forgetting. Rob fantasized about another man's voice. He's not fantasized. See, Alberto, you always go to the tutti fruity interpretation of what's happening.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
How often do you watch? Every day. I make my videos. Literally every day. Right now, I'm about to drop a dope video, and this is an unknown one. Danny Williams fighting a dude named Potter, Jeffrey Potter, British. Danny Williams, it's heavyweights. Danny Williams, who ended up knocking out Mike Tyson later. This is before he knocked out Tyson. He dislocates his shoulder, ends up fighting money with his shoulder fucking dangling like a wet noodle, like a piece of wet fettuccine, and he one hand jabbing and then fucking knocks him out with one punch. So I'm doing a video on that. And that's probably one of the only videos I've done where both fighters are not known. Word. Don't lie about what? The voice when you make the hype videos. Oh, yeah. And my voice gets high when I make those, when I start talking excited, and I don't like it. I feel like I sound like Mickey Mouse. Oh, here we go. Rob, please don't start with that because you're going to make me puke. With your fucking, like, the images you start putting in my head. Know your secret and how you make your videos. What's my secret? Marco, I'm going to make sure every time Alberto sees his abuela, he remembers. Yes, extremely overrated. Like one of the Mike Tyson might be the most overrated fighter. No, let me rephrase. Mike Tyson's skills are not overrated. Mike Tyson's career, he might have the most overrated career in boxing history, but not skills. Skills are rated how they should be. Maybe even underrated, the skills. One hand KO. Yep. Marco, the thing that you will always have above some announcers, you have fighting experience. True, but a lot of fighters are announcing now, so like former champions. I did a Tua video. I should do another one. And when you sit on your couch, you kind of shrugged because you're entertaining on the videos because there's so much. Yeah. No, you guys are right. Also, I'm just not going to be that animated in the live because nobody could hold up that kind of animation except maybe Showbiz for fucking an hour, 2 hour live. It's a lot. It drains you. Are you excited for Clash of Shields? No, I'm not. I'm excited would not be a word, an adjective I would use to describe my feelings for that fight. No. So you can become more detailed. There's no knockout. There's no knockdown. There's no wobbling. There's nobody being hurt. Just Lennox boxing the fuck out of him. You have to understand certain fights don't do well. Like that fight, there's not much to show. Just, it's showing Lennox piece him up, but it gets boring. There has to be there has to be level changes, right? There has to be changes in a fight for me to make a video that's exciting. There's no changes in Tua versus. It's just all Tua landing, getting hit with the same punch, and missing. There's nobody getting hurt. There's nothing. I don't think it would make a good video. I can make it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll make it rain, but it's not one that comes to mind. You can't do Tyson like that, Mark. We're from the 80s. First of all, don't ever in your entire life call me Marky Mark again. That's for starters. Ever. Because you do that and
I'm knocking somebody the fuck out. I'm knocking somebody the fuck out.
secondly, it's true. Mike was a waste of talent. No. I didn't say it was a waste of talent. Marco, the couch is totally fine. We don't need all that production. There's a bug. That's what I'm saying. Fuck with your authenticity, honestly. Appreciate you. What and what do you mean? If you don't mind elaborating, I like hearing what I'm doing right. It's really no competition in women's boxing. I mean, that's a big girl. Reminds me of the Deuce Bigalow movie. That's a huge bitch. Like the girl Clarissa's fighting is like Amazon. I think your voice is a benefit. You have a cartoonish animated sound that's unique in the business and it's catchy. I've never been insulted and complimented at the same time. So I sound like Mickey Mouse. Hi guys. What a left hook that landed. Stupendous. Like that? Nah, I appreciate you though. I know what you're saying. As long as you're up. Oh, here we go. Rob, I'm not reading. Rob, you're going to get me flagged with your nasty ass Jamaica Queens disses. How was your work? I didn't work out, Frankie. I'm nursing a cold. I haven't worked out. This is the second or third day. I'm going to try and get in tomorrow, though, and do it. God willing, I feel better. Lennox would have lost to Wilder and stopped everyone in his era. To Wilder? Nah, Lennox beats everybody. You don't think Lennox would catch Tua? What you mean? I'm confused. Nah, he's my man. I was just kidding. Marco, what do you think is the best jab? Probably Larry Holmes. ChatGPT AI video maker provides your dialogue and all. Yeah, right. Absolutely not. I'm starting now the writing it. I used to never write it at first. You could see, like, I'll play a video for you. I'll play one right now where I didn't write it, and you'll see the difference. Let's see. Oh, I know which one. Let me see this one. This one maybe. Let me see.
David Benavidez, a complete boxer or just a volume punching pressure fighter that lacks defense? Now, these questions are being asked due to his upcoming fight against.
Okay, here, I'll show you this one. This is a video that I did not write. I just went off the top of the dome, like big. And you'll see the difference.
David Benavidez, a complete boxer or just a volume punching pressure fighter that lacks defense? Now, these questions are being asked due to his upcoming fight against Demetrius Boo Andrade. I've seen for a long time that David Benavidez is actually a very gifted, slick defensive fighter. You don't really see that usually because David walks forward and gets the job done all offense. Sometimes you get in there with people, and after you feel what they have, you're not really worried, and you don't mind going forward and getting the job done and throwing defense and caution to the wind. That's been the case with David. If David Benavidez is forced to use his defensive skills against Boo Boo, because Boo Boo himself is rangy, has power.
All right, so you guys get it. So yeah, so there was a big difference. So now I write it first, which saves me time because when I would go off the top of the dome, I would have to stop and do another take. You know, sometimes I'll fuck up. Take a shot of tequila and you'll feel better. Shit. Who used to use nobody? That shit was so fucking corny. I know you didn't. Marco Mouse. That's funny. That's good. That's good. You don't pull punches. You know history in boxing, but not arrogant. Appreciate you, man. That's exactly what I want to be. So I'm glad that's how I come off, at least to you. Marco Mouse. I'll slap the shit. Vega, don't make me come out of retirement. I saw you fight. You think you're gonna try and bum rush me with that shit on the ropes? You will walk into an uppercut and a double left hook that will snap your cabbage around like a dreidel. Fuck with me. With your fucking and I'll steal your voice if I can. Somehow. I'll knock you out and take your voice. Somehow. A voodoo doll. I'll do something. That's a dope fight, but Roy is too big. Oh, the audio was super low, but you heard it, right? AI can never make his type of script. Thank you. When am I biased? When? When have I ever been biased? Burn the pro papers. I might have to burn the pro papers. I'm gonna burn them. Because I got them. I still have it. I think it's here. I have it here. My pro, when I turned pro, they give you a card. At least they did in New York Athletic Commission. I still have it. I'll burn that shit up. Never happened. Let's go. Holmes was too big for Dokes, Eon. He was too tall. Otherwise, if they were the same size, height, I think Dokes might have got him because Dokes is one of the few heavyweights in history faster than Holmes. You know my outlook on Salvador, Blind Faith. He died too early. And Inoue is still active, so both of their careers have not been completed, so I can't comment on that one. Now, Marco, it's hella fair to everyone except Crawford bring Canelo's head back. Like, what? I don't know what the fuck what you're talking about, unless I missed something you said up top. Calum Smith versus Kelzaki? Calum Smith didn't retire undefeated. He was good, but Kelzaki arguably never lost. I mean, he never lost officially, but arguably too. I think the one fight that people maybe thought he lost was Hopkins. I haven't turned pro yet, so when I turn pro, do you get? I got a pro card. Yeah, they give you a card, but that's New York State. I tell you guys this: every state is different. I don't know what they do. They might give you an actual like fucking a diploma that you like put on your wall that says pro. I don't know. I just know what New York did. Marco, you're biased for David, bro. Absolutely not. It's what I see. And when I see something, the difference with me is this. I might seem biased because what I'm predicting, I am saying I think he's going to be one of the best, blah, blah, blah. But if that doesn't happen, that's the difference between me and other people. I'm not going to be like, well, he was tired, or oh, he didn't train, or he was whatever happens, I will succumb to it. I will concede it. Just because I assume a fighter is going to be something doesn't make me biased. And just because I like a fight, I'm only biased if I'm doing an analysis or a commentary and I'm speaking untruths. That's biased. Or if I'm turning an eye to certain things, that's biased. Not, yo, this guy looks great and I think he might be great. That's not biased. Marco, you should have rapped more. Don't make me play the song again. You're the type of guy that makes your bed and sleep in it. Word up. Figuratively and literally. Favorite Wu member? Jizza. And then Meth. Maybe Meth first. I heard Meth just got... You saw his picture. He got into a fight and it looks like he got fucked up a little. You ever do... Yeah, I just did a Tito video. I did Tito and Vargas. Oh, you never... All right, Blind Faith. I'm going to play this just for you. I literally just did that video. Vargas. Like, not too long ago. I'll play it for you right now. All right. I titled it Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Got a lot of views, too. Here we go. Hopefully you guys could hear it. Let me see. Yeah, that really.
Puerto Rico versus Mexico, 2000. Felix Trinidad immediately snaps Fernando Vargas' cabbage back like a Pez dispenser. Vargas gets up, but Tito lands another cannon blast that knocks Vargas' kickstand from under him. Fernando then shows his Mexican grit by whacking Tito from the outside like he's disciplining a captive lion. Vargas then lands a stunner that halts Felix like he's a crossing guard. But Tito responds by knocking the sonic rings out of Fernando's beanbag. But the low blow powers Vargas up as he lands a cinder block that glides Felix across the canvas like he's sliding into home plate. The Boricua native rises and lands another jewel crusher that sends Fernando auditioning for the Vienna Boys Club. The Oxnard native then gets back on the pony like he's genuine, tapping up Trinidad like he's Gregory Hines while maintaining better range than Google Maps. Tito then takes the elevator downstairs, knocking the testosterone out of Vargas' walnuts. Felix then jumps on the depleted California native, landing grenades that toss Fernando across the ring like a Raggedy Ann doll. Tito then bobbleheads Vargas with an atom bomb that drops him. Fernando courageously gets up, but is instantly dropped to all fours like he lost a contact lens. Trinidad lands another Louisville slugger right.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That was funny. I forgot that what did I say? I said something that was kind of funny. See, sometimes I like watching those because it reminds me of phrases, because I'll reuse the phrases in certain videos because I get so many followers, like every week, every day, new ones, that an old video is always new to somebody. You know what I mean? Sean Porter would stop Vargas. Tito's raps were, they might have been. They might have been. Stop being salty when you get your love. What? Marco, let's see your highlights. I don't have many highlights, my man, and many recorded at least. I literally only have 2 sparring sessions recorded, two pro fights, 1 amateur fight. That's it. Because remember, I was doing this in the 90s, so I have very little. And then I just recently put some pad work. I don't know if you guys saw it. Me and my man, we were doing some pad work and some heavy bag work. I got a couple heavy bag videos too. Marco, who do you think is the best fighter who gets dropped a lot but keeps getting up and gets stronger? Aaron Pryor did that really well. Fury seemed to do that. What was your favorite best punching when you were active? What do you mean, best punch? You said punching. Yeah, I've heard Pez dispenser a few times. Yeah, see? So I'll recycle some of them. But sometimes it just fits. So, but yeah, again, the metaphors are always new to somebody, so I keep reusing them when it fits, but I also try and come up with new shit all the time. Best punch. My best punch? Left hook, maybe? Straight right, for sure. What do you think is the best combination? I mean, the 1-2-3 is the most classic, but the best combination, I would say straight right and then left uppercut, because you're going through the pipe and through the middle, and then you're going right up the middle. 1 second, guys. My bad. Damn, I lost like 5 of you. Okay, I'm back. You ever thought about fighting on Street Beefs? Never. Ever. You write a whole video freestyle. Do you write out the vids? No, I was saying this before. I used to freestyle. Now I write it out beforehand. Saves me a lot more time because freestyling it, having a script is so much easier. Why are white American guys in boxing becoming extinct in boxing? Well, for starters,
Oh, that's racist.
Tyson was done by O2. Tyson was done when he lost to Frank Bruno. Telling you. Roy stayed getting knocked. All right. See? You know what, Rob? Say something about his abuela. Mark, have you ever heard of corkscrew? Yeah? That was a solo plex punch, I believe, that Bob Fitzsimmons did. I believe. Yeah, well, a corkscrew is just twisting the punch. Bob Fitzsimmons used to do that corkscrew right into the solar plex, which was a body shot. I'm right-handed, but I feel naturally better fighting southpaw. That's because you just started fighting, right? Blind? Didn't you just? I bet you just started. I don't know what happened. Stephen A. Smith had him fired. Now I don't know what happened since. He wasn't even born in the country. Left some. Tom Nicolo got Italian pro that trained since a kid. Dude looks like serious business. Okay. Tyson didn't lose to Bruno. I know that, but he almost did, and he was getting. That was the first fight. You never saw the video I did, CJ? All right, fine. I'll fucking play it. Why not? This is literally what I think about that fight. This is why I say that was the last time he lost. That was the last time we saw. That was the night that Mike Tyson's prime ended. And I'll explain why. Here we go.
The night Mike Tyson's prime ended, 1989. Mike Tyson swarms Frank Bruno like a pack of killer bees, dropping him. But Bruno instantly bounces back like an AOL address, rocking the charging Brownsville native. Mike just left Kevin Rooney and is barely using the peekaboo style, only throwing one punch at a time with little headroom. Frank takes advantage of this by tying Mike up like a brand new pair of Jordans, while whacking Tyson on the inside like he's punishing a toddler. The 6'3" Brit then calculates distance better than Pythagoras, stunning Mike with a counter that has him looking like someone pulled the carpet out from under him. Bruno continues staying out of range while tattooing the side of Tyson's face like he's competing on Ink Master. Bruno proceeds tagging Mike up like he works at Target while spinning Mike around like they're on Dancing with the Stars, and also landing stunners that stop Mike dead in his tracks like he's a crossing guard. Mike then gets into his groove like Madonna, finally putting together combinations that rock the gassed out Brit. But Frank still sporadically finds the perfect homes for his left hooks like he's a broker at corporate. However, Bruno's grenades can't put a dent in Tyson's titanium chin. Mike then pins Frank to the ropes and lands his patented right to the body and uppercut. This lays the blueprint for what Buster Douglas does only 2 fights later.
Well, there it is. So while he won, he got rocked. He almost got dropped. He left Kevin. Everything was different. I'm just fighting baseball terms. So, well, it's going to always feel more natural for anybody who first boxes to stand southpaw, because you want to lead with your strong hand. But the whole purpose of boxing, of standing the way we do, is because you're supposed to lead with your weak hand. You get more power with your strong hand when you're shooting it from far away. When your strong hand and your foot is anchored is the kickstand. But when your right leg is the kickstand and you throw your strong hand, it gets more power because you're instantly coiled back in your stance, and all you do is just turn your shoulder and your hip into it. So something about the positioning of the body when you stand that way makes the punch just land faster and harder, and easier to throw, more natural. But most people who just begin boxing say the same thing. They want to lead with their right hand, but then your left will be way weaker. If I would Marco and chill. To what? You would be a good coach. Appreciate you. What's the reason Ward fought orthodox? I don't know. I just found out that Oscar De La Hoya was a fucking left-hander in life, but he fought orthodox. I don't know. I mean, what if you work on your left hand? Yeah, I mean, look, now a lot of people are starting to switch hit. Like they're starting to, just as they first start learning boxing, they're switch hitting. Like that's just part of their training. When I was coming up, nobody ever did that. So it might be normal soon where every fighter just learns to fight both ways. Yeah, I'm always working on my lead left because I need a better weapon. Word. And I got glasses, yeah, and I got them with a little thing at the bottom too, so I could read. But I only need glasses for distance, you pendejo. I'm good close up. Like right now, I don't need glasses to see all this shit. What are you laughing at? Oh, I think wifey has the headphones in. Unless you're talented, Marco does not want to train you. That's true. Shakur is right-handed and fights southpaw. Is he right-handed? Marco, your pad work was crazy. You hitting like a truck and quick. Appreciate you. You talking about the old one that I just put up? My defense was dope. I was fucking moving after every punch. Loma right-handed, southpaw too. There you go. Some people do it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, punk sucker. Oh, I hope I feel better tomorrow. I hope this fucking is significantly like less congested when I wake up. Shit's annoying the fucking shit out of me. After I just was sick for 3 weeks with the pneumonia, I can't. Yeah, man. Yeah, just put that video out. I meant to do it. And and by the way, who's holding the pads for me in that video? My man Fred, who comes in this room sometimes. Isn't it crazy how the Connecticut guy was trying to get Marco to train him? Well, here's what happened. He hit me up, and I go, look, I don't like training people, but here's what I'll do. If you want to meet up, first off, he sent the video of him punching Paddington Bear in his daughter's room. The shit looked a little off, like he was a little off. But then I said, look, I don't like training, but if you want, I'll meet up with you a couple of times to just give you some pointers. And he was just like, nah, that's stupid. Why would I do that? What's the point of that if you're not going to train me? And he was so and I was going to charge him. He was so ungrateful. I was like, nah, that's. He just seemed like he'd be somebody difficult to work with. First, he seemed a little off. I think that's why he actually went to a real gym and he saw, and I think reality finally hit him. But at the time, he was not in tune with reality and he was a little off. So that's another reason why I didn't want to do it. But I don't like training people in general. But I box Bernie, I don't even know. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know much about him. Why would I want to box him? Leaning into my punches? You're supposed to lean into your punches. That's how you get power. Marco, I've been... Okay. Fred's not bad. He's not bad. He had a lot of speed. He didn't turn his punches over, but he was fast. He had one amateur fight, I believe, or two. Yep, my man Fred. That's how long I've known Fred. That's right when I met Fred. I was 19. He was 20. He's older. He was 24, 25, some shit. Pitbull, KO Figueroa. Yeah. Marco, he was assaulting his daughter's bear. I know. You remember that video? Rob, all jokes aside, wasn't that Rob, honest, be straight up. Fuck politically correct. Didn't it seem like he was a little off? sending a video like that? And he seems cool when he calls in. That's the thing. When he calls in, he seems cool. I was surprised. I saw the video. I'm like, wow, he's a little out of touch. He was like, how about, oh, he wanted to spar me. He's like, how about you and me? We just spar. Then if you think I'm whack, I won't. He like thought he was going to like spar me and be so dope that I'm going to go back to tell everybody how fucking dope he was when he'd never done it before. I've done it before, Eon. I don't like doing it. It's frustrating. I can do certain things, not to be arrogant. I have certain speed, talent, and when people don't have that, and it would frustrate me. And then you get dudes who fucking argue with you. Fucking, like Ness. Ness was saying, oh, he's an arguer. He'll sit there with his trainer, like, why do I got to duck? I'm 6'5". And that's just because he's lazy. He doesn't like ducking. And he admitted that. But I'm not going to sit with somebody who's arguing with me. Fuck that. You know what I mean? You have to have good chemistry for me. He's 3-0 against teddy bears. Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah, he seemed 7:30, but I knew he would go ghost because he's a grown man that couldn't fight. Well, you know why he went ghost, Rob? Because he found the gym, and it seems like he actually put some work in, and he was like, fuck. He probably got in there to spar somebody who was just a little experienced, and the guy probably whooped his ass, and then Cliff also got mad tired. He just saw what it is, and he knew there's no way he'll be ready to fight in front of this community where, this is different. When you have an amateur fight, if you invite your friends, they're the other ones who see this. TBV is different. Now you got thousands, tens of thousands of people who know who you are. You know what I mean? It's different. It's more pressure. So I give him props that he pulled out. He would be real 7:30 if he just went through with it. That would make him a little crazy. Like, fuck it. I don't care. I'll do it. I'm going to knock him out. Yeah. Off your back foot? Yes. Before you throw a shot, shift your weight on your front foot at the last minute. Get real adept at doing that. Back foot, jab, jab, and then time somebody coming in, and then at the last second, shift all your weight to your front foot and go forward. That's what you have. If you're on the back foot, that's the only way you can fight to actually get power behind the punches. Back conditioning is no joke. Even CYP have been bragging about being the most. Yep. That's funny. And I didn't want to rub it in his face, but I remember I went in and I was like, yo, like the couple things I said about him, and he started getting all racist on me, but I let it slide because I think he was, when he feels a certain way, when he feels like insecure, or feels like he's going to be made to look stupid, he gets real offensive. But I was like, yo, first off, he looked nervous energy. And second, I was like, you need to throw your punches hard and build up your endurance. And then he was like, oh, I know about endurance and I'm not nervous. Then he admitted that he had no endurance and it's gone up. And he admitted that the nervous energy stopped and he sits down and his punch. I mean, all that came out, but I give him props for at least admitting it. He could have acted like, nah, he knew it the whole time. Off their back foot, Muhammad Ali. Larry Holmes was good on the back foot. Muhammad Ali. Who was the biggest hype job to not live up to their expectations? Chris Colbert. I hate to say it because I like him. And this is a compliment to him because he's so fucking talented, but he did not. Yeah, Chris Colbert. Now, Shakur doesn't go on his back foot. Shakur stays planted. Floyd also. They stayed in the pocket. Back foot means you're dancing around like Ali did. That's what back foot means. Yeah, Bud also plants his feet. Bivol can, yes. Bivol's a good one, Rob. Thank you. Usyk, for sure. I didn't think he would do all that. Read my stamina comment. I feel like when you call me OG, you're just calling me old, but okay. I need to get my stamina up, champ. What shall I do? I told you guys this all the time. Whatever you're doing, when you're throwing punches, I want every single punch to be as hard and as fast as you can throw. And I want you to never stop throwing punches until that bell rings. Even if you're dead tired about to puke, I don't care if you just throw out a weak little bitch slap as long as you're throwing. That's what you do. And thirdly, when you're super, super, super tired and you're feeling like, oh, thank God this is the last round, add another round. Always add another one to challenge your body. When your body's telling you, I can't do anymore, add another round. That's how you build your stamina. That's what I did. And I could throw power punches for 10 fucking rounds straight. I know, G-Man. It's fight week. Show is. Benavidez coming in with the dub. Don't pity pat. Only if you're extremely tired and you know that they're going to be pity pats. I'd rather you throw whatever you can push out. That's my point. Because when you're super tired, you're throwing as much as you can, but it comes out as a pity pat. So it can be a pity pat as long as you're throwing as hard as you can. And that happens when you're exhausted. That's my point. Don't stop if you're exhausted. Just throw whatever you can. Well, yeah, of course. And young talent, you're right. Abdullah Mason. So all I have to do is get you in the 11th round, and nah. Who's on the undercard? I don't know. I know it's somebody that's probably not gonna be paid for in a watch. Feel me? You feels me? What else we got? Rich Powder. Did you like Drunken Master? You know, yes and no. That motherfucker is like folklore. He's like legendary folklore, yet he lost so many times. He was entertaining, but you gotta have victories while doing that shit, or it's just garbage. Pitbull, oh, okay. Is 15 rounds for 2 minutes good? 15 minutes. No, you don't do 2 minutes. No, okay, here's another thing. Glad you brought that up. Always do 3 minutes and do not rest for a minute. You rest for 30 seconds or 15 seconds. You could even do 30 seconds. You could even do 45 seconds, but don't rest for a minute. Shoot, I only rest 30 seconds. That builds your endurance up too. Big one. Always do 3-minute rounds, and always rest for under a minute. Try and do 30 to 45 seconds rest. You want to get gangster with it, rest 15 seconds. All I need is like a 10, 15 second rest, and I'm rejuvenated because my body's so used to only resting 30 seconds. Word. Anyway, I'm going to bounce, people. I'm feeling sick and shitty. Hopefully tomorrow I wake up feeling a lot better. But appreciate you guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.